First of all, I got a new cap. And I'm really in love with it. And I'm so excited to wear it on the beach. But right now it's way too hot to wear it. I actually wanted to wear it, but I'm sweating, honestly. It's so hot and we don't have air conditioning here in Germany. Like most houses in Germany don't have air conditioning. I'm just suffering, honestly. My cat is with me. Hi, Nox. Alright, he didn't like that. I'm gonna put it behind me. Alright, let's talk about all of the books I want to take with me on vacation. This is actually a little bit of a struggle. Like, you know the deal, every time we bookworms leave the house, we're like, we want to take every book with us. But we can't, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pick something. But I think I've kind of made a selection of a few books, and I'm also taking my Kindle with me, so I'll be reading a lot on there as well. This is going to be a very reading focused vacation because I'm going with 7 friends, actually, like 6 friends. We are 7 people in total, and we're going to Turkey. Is that how you say it? Turkey in English? I think it's how you say it. Our house is right across from the beach. And we're going to spend all day at the beach and read. And I'm going to talk about all of the books that I've read on vacation in another video. The first book I want to talk about is Second Chance Summer. It kind of reminds me of The Summer I Turned Pretty, I think. I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know. But like the vibes it gives me and like what it says on the back, it really reminds me of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah, and it's about like the past, trying to catch up with her, and this family spending like one last summer at this beach house, and her getting to know like the son of the other family, I think. Yeah, they're gonna fall in love a little bit. So yeah, it's like a cute YA romance. I'm gonna put that there. Next I have Fable by Adrian Young. This book, I've started it actually a few times already and then put it back down. Couldn't really get into it at that time. This is like a fantasy pirate story. It's about Fable, who has always lived at sea and who doesn't know anything else than the sea because she's always lived with her father and his crew. And her father's a pirate, I think, but then he abandons her on this island. She needs to find a way to get off this island, but her father has some rivalries and there's like a lot of danger. I really think this could be like a really fun beach read. I'm not really sure if it's like really fantasy or if it's like just a pirate story. What I've heard is that it is kind of fantasy, so yeah, I'm pretty intrigued to find out. It's so warm in here, I can't even. And my camera's overheating, which is great. The next book I want to take with me is The Love Hypothesis. I'm having a lot of fun reading romance books right now, and that's why I want to take this one with me. Everyone has been hyping about it. Everyone has been loving it, like around a year ago, I think. I haven't read anything by her yet. I've been owning this one, I think, for a year now or something like that, so I haven't picked it up yet. But I hope it's gonna be like a really quick and fun romance read. It's about Olive and she is in STEM. It's about a woman in STEM because like, yeah, that's like the main focus of the story. She falling in love with her professor. And I think you've probably heard about this already. The next book I really want to read is Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Melors. At least I'm taking this with me. I don't know if I'm going to read it at the beach, but I'm taking this with me just in case I'm in the mood for some literary fiction, because this is a literary fiction story about Cleo and Frank. I think Frank is a lot older, 20 years older. It's about them living in New York and their lives, I think. I think it's kind of like a slice of life kind of story. Kind of hoping this is gonna have like similar vibes to A Little Life, except for like the trauma and the horrible things. The feel of the story, I hope it's gonna be very similar. That's the vibe it gives me from the back. I bet there's also gonna be sad parts in here, but I don't think they're gonna be as intense as in A Little Life. At least I'm hoping that they won't, but I think I would have heard about it if they were. The last book that I'm physically going to take with me is Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's about Carrie Soto, and she's a very famous tennis player and her retiring from tennis. then wanting to reclaim her record. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a blast as well, because I love all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's celebrity stories. And if you've watched my other videos, you know that I'm a huge sucker for those celebrity stories. I really love like stories about fame and richness. Like, I don't know, it's just such a different lifestyle, and it's so interesting to get a view into that world that you will never really experience yourself. I really want to read Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings on my Kindle, because yeah, I'm not gonna take the super pretty edition with me. I'm very scared that it's gonna get damaged in some way, and I don't want to risk that. And the other books I have on my Kindle that I could potentially read, like it's not 100% sure that I'm going to read them, but they are an option. The Storied Life of A.J. Vickery by Gabrielle Zevin. I have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin on my TBR as well. A.J. Vickery, who is the owner of a bookstore, he has lost his wife and he finds this 2-year-old little girl sitting in front of his bookshop. I think this is gonna be like a very quick and cute read and very wholesome and heartwarming. Then I also have Jade City by Fonda Lee. I don't really think I'm going to read this one on vacation, because it's, first of all, it's a huge book, and second, it's like a very high fantasy, political intrigue kind of story, and I don't think I'll be in the mood for that on vacation. I also have Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I have read Kiss of Deception and like that whole trilogy. I haven't read the third book of that trilogy, but yeah, I have read the Remnant Chronicles, the first 2 books, and I really, really enjoyed them. This one is about a thief and a leader of an outlaw dynasty. I think it's gonna be like an enemies to lovers, very fantasy, very action-packed, but also like very romance-driven. I'm very excited about this one because I just love Mary E. Pearson's writing style. I feel like it's very gripping and you feel very immersed in the story. Then I also have The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I feel like everyone on BookTube is reading this right now. This is like Criminal Minds with supernatural powers, I think, and it's a YA story, and yeah, that's basically all I know about it, but I think that's kind of all you really need to know about it. And the last book I want to mention is All the Lovers in the Night by Mieko Kawakami. I've actually started this one a few pages in and yeah, then put it down again. I don't know for what reason exactly, but I did. And this one is about a freelance proofreader in her 30s, and she's living alone in this overwhelming city, and she has basically like no friends, but then she meets this man. Like, she kind of has like some past resurfacing and like dealing with some trauma from her past, and I really love stories about like life and finding yourself and figuring out who you are and who you want to be. So it might be very possible that I pick this up. It also only has 222 pages. So yeah, those are all of the books that I'm hoping to read. I can't really promise you which ones I'm going to pick up in the end, but you'll see that in my vacation vlog then. I've never been on vacation with this many friends, and it's going to be like a blast, but also maybe a little bit overwhelming. I'm not 100% sure on that one. So this is all for this little TBR video. It's a very short one, but I hope you had fun listening to my rambling about the books that I'm hoping to read. It would mean so super much if you subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!